Hi everybody, this is Chris, the flying team manager at the Kite Loft, and I'm back again this week for another edition of Fun with Flags. And this week, I really do have a fun one for you. It's the national flag of Greece. It's a cool flag. It is eerily similar to the United States flag, but I think that's more of a coincidence than anything. Going back into history, when Greece started using a flag to represent its people and whatnot, the flag was just a blue flag with a white cross on it. Okay, the white cross representing Greek Orthodoxy, the state religion. Okay, and that's still what it represents to this day. And that was the national flag on land. Now at sea, this was the flag that was flown on Greek ships. Okay. Fast forward to December the 22nd, 1978. Greece decides that they want this to be both their national flag on land as well as at sea. So they scrapped the old blue flag with the white cross, and they incorporated that into the new national flag, basically making the naval flag the new national flag. It's very distinctive. It's one of the more commonly known flags around the world. Most people look at this and understand at first glance that, hey, this is the Greek flag. The reason they chose blue and white, blue represents the Mediterranean Sea, and the white is said to represent the white caps on the waves on the Mediterranean Sea, all around the Greek islands and places like that. Plus, traditional Greek clothing tends to be blue and white. That's the national flag of Greece. One other thing, the color, the shade of blue. Throughout the years and decades, there's been disputes over what shade of blue is correct. I've seen Greek flags where the blue is really dark. I've seen Greek flags where the blue is really light. But it turns out that this is the correct blue. It's supposed to be a sort of cobalt blue. I couldn't nail down a definitive description of the shade of blue in my research, but of the ones that I've seen on official government websites and things like that, they have this blue. It looks like it's a cobalt blue to me, so that's what I'm going to go with. Blue and white are the national colors and are reflected in the national flag. You'll also notice out here that there's 9 stripes. Okay, the 9 stripes don't represent what you might think they represent. They don't represent states or regions or anything of that nature. They represent the word freedom, and the 9 stripes correspond with the syllables in the word freedom or the letters in the word freedom. It depends who you ask in Greece. Some people will tell you one or the other. So there's not really a national consensus on what the 9 stripes specifically represent, but they are said to represent either the syllables in the Greek word for freedom or the letters in the Greek word for freedom. So that's how they arrived at 9 stripes in the national flag of Greece. So, with that said, that's the national flag of Greece. This has been Chris, the flying team manager at the Kite Loft in Ocean City, Maryland. And I will be back next week again for another edition of Fun with Flags. Peace!